The big pro-Israel conference always attracts a bipartisan Tier A list of political bigwigs looking to show their solidarity with Israel. Presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is one of them.
Palestinian leaders need to stop inciting violence, stop celebrating terrorists as martyrs, and stop paying rewards to their families.
While Hillary Clinton showed up at AIPAC here in Washington, Bernie Sanders did not. But the real big event was those three Republican candidates on stage, specifically Donald Trump, who had some work to do in front of a pro-Israeli audience. Trump has been under criticism for saying that as president, he wants to be seen as neutral when trying to negotiate a potential peace deal between Israel and the Palestinians. His main challenger, Ted Cruz, tried to hit him on that.
Let me be very, very clear. As president, I will not be neutral. America will stand unapologetically with the nation of Israel.
But Trump's remarks were anything but neutral. In a crucial speech where he read off a teleprompter for the first time, Trump delivered an over-the-top pro-Israel address.
I speak to you today as a lifelong supporter and true friend of Israel. The Palestinians must come to the table knowing that the bond between the United States and Israel is absolutely, totally unbreakable. And they must come to the table willing to accept that Israel is a Jewish state and it will forever exist as a Jewish state.
John Kasich, who's a distant third in this presidential race, didn't go after Trump. Instead, he played the leadership card.
As the candidate in this race with the deepest and most far-reaching foreign policy and national security experience, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need on-the-job training.
Beyond presidential politics, the conference's main goal is to get participants active on issues that matter to Israel. Among the key concerns is the growing anti-Israel BDS movement. It stands for boycott, divestment, and sanctions. The movement is trying to economically isolate Israel from other countries in various ways because of their so-called occupation of Palestinian land. CBN was on hand at the conference trying to do their part to help. CEO Gordon Robertson presented CBN's new documentary. It's called The Hope, The Rebirth of Israel. It explains what happened in the 50 years leading up to the founding of the modern state of Israel. And the purpose of the documentary is significant.
The more I got into it, the more I decided that the world needed to see this and needed to be educated, particularly in light of what is currently going on with the BDS movement to try to boycott Israel. The more people are educated on how Israel actually came to be, what are the historical facts, the better able they are to argue against BDS.
There's no doubt Israel needs America's support, especially after a tense relationship with the Obama administration. So now these tens of thousands pro-Israel supporters here in Washington are looking for a new president who will stand stronger with Israel than ever before. David Brody, CBN News, Washington.